championship ready to fire in the north end zone, we can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Tampa. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
We'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Out right and catch me. That's Ibuka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Gibbs, this is Irvin. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Inside, he's got Ibuka. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now, screen set up for Irving. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
On for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of it?
First down, Vikings.
They'll go again with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Vikings.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The RPO will get this to Ibuka. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua.
1st and 10.
They'll throw it here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right.
1st and 10. At the 31.
On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Dante Thornton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Hicks. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throw it. Nix. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's quickly out to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll get 19 out of that play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's McCarthy. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and That play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant. He had 2 sacks last week in the wild card round, and he's got another one here.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. How about that play off the call sheets to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 more yards.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's Otten in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it, and he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
On the ground, it's Irving. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Now the screen set up for Irving. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain. on that screen pass.
A gain of a yard.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Drake, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out in front, 13-3.
Vikings 3.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one's caught by Felton. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will score. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Vikings. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Nick snap on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's taken in by Thomas. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Back to throw is Nix. A short one there to Otten. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
45-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Nebraska. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Otten in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And it's going to... And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The divisional round playoffs continue on this Saturday night. 2 more games tomorrow, but first, let's look back at what's already happened today. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's the Eagles' defense that comes up with the big play here. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Eagles use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who played his college football in the Buckeye State, J.K. Dobbins. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And we'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open middle, and it's complete to Felton. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, the quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
I think they saw something earlier in the game that showed some vulnerabilities in the deep defensive coverage. Then the execution, not only for the route runners to be in the right spot, but then for the quarterback to find his matchup, find the space and the breakdown of the coverage, and put that ball on target and lead to the big game.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
That's another Vikings first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable. And just line up and snap it again.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Brings up third down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
17. Buccaneers 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On first down, here's Hicks to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down.
Third down and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. Nakua pulls it in. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 43, here's second and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Right back to Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Edwards. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Nick. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Complete to James Durham.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd down. Nix.
At the 50-yard line.
That's Arden open downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The catch made by McCool. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. If it's complete right side to Otten. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
Throwing, Nix. A short one there to Otten. Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
That's Ibuka in motion.
At the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun. Here. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Chris Jenkins Jr. gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Nix. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
On the return is Thornton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak in here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
Nix out of throw it here on 1st down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
36. Vikings 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return is Thornton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, here's McCarthy. Moving left, he's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson. Here's second and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Throwing again is McCarthy.
5-yard line.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. The kid, this is Irvin. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground with about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That one brought in by Nakua. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. That's Ibuka in motion. A first down throw for Nix. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Pushed out to his left. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47. and set up first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a first down. First and 10.
Set to go now on first and 10. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle. Gonna get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 21-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. They're able to pop off a big run.
So, a win here for the Buccaneers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. They'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.